Hey everybody, Nick here, also known as the Bearded Housewife, and welcome to another graduation week video. Today I have a really cool tunnel card for you. This is the front of my Congrats Grad tunnel card. So this is what the front cover panel looks like, and then when your recipient opens it up, there is this cool pop-up tunnel card piece that says Congrats Grad on it. You've got everyone throwing up their hats and their diplomas on the bottom. Just a really fun design. You can see that there's some dimension there. There is a spot right here for a message. It folds relatively flat for mailing, and I included an envelope as well. This one looks complicated, but it comes together pretty quickly, and I can't wait to show it to you. Before we get started, make sure to hit like and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any card making fun. And with that, let's get into the materials. For this project, you're going to need your Cricut cutting machine, your light grip or standard grip cutting mat, a scoring wheel or scoring stylus, a weeding tool, scraper, brayer, glue and adhesive, and your cardstock. Now that we know what materials we're going to need, let's go ahead and get started with step 1. Step 1. Get the SVG cut file. This project is part of Graduation Week 2026. If you're watching this video during the event, you can find the buttons to download the cut file on the event page. If you're watching this video after the event has ended, you can purchase the individual cut file from my shop at shop.thebeardedhousewife.com, or if you're interested in the entire event, including all 7 cut files, commercial licensing, printable worksheets, and bonus graduation cut files through the VIP Access Pass, you can find information down below. No matter how you download the cut file, make sure to download the file to your computer, unzip the file, and then we can open up Cricut Design Space. Step 2. Upload the design to Cricut Design Space. Now that we have a new project open in Cricut Design Space, we can go ahead and click Upload, Upload Image, and Browse. Find where we downloaded the file onto our computer, click Open, Continue, and Upload. Step 3. Convert score lines and any text. Now that our project has been brought into our canvas, we can ungroup the design. We have some converting to all these score lines to do, so let's first click on the envelope. Click on this little icon to drop down the layers, highlight the top layer, come up to the operation menu and change that to score, highlight the group, and attach. And now I'm just going to go through and do the rest of the groups. Once you've converted the score lines for all of the different tab pieces and the envelope, go ahead and click Make. And you can see the mats for this project. Click Continue. I'll be using a variety of medium weight cardstock for this project. I'm going to go ahead and get everything cut out, and I'll see you when it's time to assemble. Step 4. Cut out the design. Step 5. Assemble your card. Okay, I've gotten everything all cut out. It's time to go ahead and start to assemble. The first thing that I'm going to do is fold and burnish the score lines on the two different card bases. So this is the outside card base. I'm going to go ahead and fold that and burnish it. Just set that to the side and then do the same thing for the inside box piece. Set that one to the side. Let's go ahead and mat and layer the messaging panel. Now go ahead and grab that outside card base and your messaging panel. We're going to attach the messaging panel to this left side here on the inside. I'm adding just a little bit of a lip so that there's a border around, and I'm staying close to the left because this side right here is going to be part of the tunnel. So we want to make sure that we have enough room here for that to adhere. Just like that. Okay. Set that to the side again. Now we can start to layer the different embellishments and the inside tab pieces for our tunnel card. This is the front cover panel. I do have a layering guide for all of these different pieces that you can take a look at that will help visualize how to layer these different pieces together. So I'm going to start with the front cover panel. It's going to be the darker green, then the star, and then the lighter green. Alright, there's our cute front cover panel. I'll set that to the side. Now we can go ahead and start to layer the different inside tab pieces. Now this is the very front portion, so I'm going to go ahead and fold and burnish the tabs on the tab piece. Now we'll go ahead and layer these pieces together. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video while I do all of these different inside tab pieces, and then I'll show you what they look like when I'm all done. Again, you can refer to the layering guide for each one of these tab pieces. Okay, here are the 4 different inside tab pieces. You've got the first one, this is the front, then the second, third, and then fourth. So I'm going to gather all these up and get them out of the way for just a minute, and then we're going to start to layer these inside. Let's grab that box piece and we can attach our inside cover panel to the inside. Okay, now I'm going to take that first tab piece and I'm going to add glue all along this left tab. Now I know that these tabs are a little bit smaller than my normal cards, so just be careful, take your time. If you have any like rip tape or score tape, that would be perfect for these little strips here. And now I'm just going to line up my edges here as best as I can. That looks good. Give that a press so it's nice and secure. And now I'll just continue to add the left tabs, butting them up against each other all the way until we get to the last one. Alright, so we've attached all 4 of these tabs on the left hand side. Now you can fold back these pieces and make sure to fan out these tab pieces here on the right. And you can add glue to all of these right tabs. And now fold the other tab on the outside box piece onto itself. You're going to want to adhere that nice and well. And carefully fold it over on the other side so that everything is trained properly and folded properly. So there is our box piece. So let's set that to the side for a minute. What I want to do right now is attach the front cover panel to the front of the card. Go ahead and open up the card. We're going to fold our tunnel piece to the right. Make sure everything is folded nice and flat. Flip that over. You're going to add glue to the very back of that piece. So now you're going to line up this left tab with the score line on the card base. Make sure that we're lining up edges well, and go ahead and give that a good press. Okay, and now you can add glue to this left tab here, because then this is going to adhere everything completely to the card base to make it one cohesive card. All right, and now here is our card. Now let's go ahead and make our envelope. For our envelope, we're going to fold and burnish along the score lines. Let's take our inlay panel, add glue along the outer edge of the inlay. Flip the inlay over, place it over the cutout on the envelope flap. Spin the envelope around. Now this card does get a little bulky, especially if you use some thicker cardstock. So I'm going to recommend that you place the card inside the envelope. Bring those side flaps in. Add glue to the bottom of the side flaps. The reason that we're adding the card to the envelope is to make sure that we're creating enough space for it. With your thumbs, go ahead and push up and press. I'm going to hold that there for just a minute. And that forms your envelope. And our tunnel card is all set. What did you think of this card? Isn't it so cool? I love how it folds flat, and then when they open it up, it reveals this really cool design. Really great for a tabletop because of the way that the card is designed. It can prop up on its own. You'll have the message on the left, and then you'll have that cool inside for everyone to see whenever they want to show it. I hope that you like it. If you make this project, I hope that you share it in our Facebook group. We have thousands of card making and paper crafting friends who love to motivate and support each other, and we would love to see your creations. I have a link down below for you to check it out. With the end of this project, it's going to end graduation week for 2026. I just want to take a moment and say I have so appreciated all of your posts, your comments, your emails, posting your different versions of each card this entire week. It has been such a fun event, and I really have you to thank for it because you're the ones that make it so fun and so interesting. So thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed the event as much as I did creating it for you. Graduation week will come back. In the meantime, make sure to check out the channel. We have tons of card making and paper crafting videos and files on the channel for you to take a look at. Until next time, I'm Nick, I'm the Bearded Housewife, and I will see you at the next video. Bye!